is a model of classical grace. After more than 17 years of dedicated practice and relentless performance, she's the prima ballerina in a state-run company. But at the height of her career, what has she got to show for it? Jin Xing is all show. A dancer with an intriguing past who's taken an extremely unconventional path to prominence. Far from state-run, she's self-made, breathing new life into an old art. This is the story of a struggling ballerina who toes the company line, and the breakaway who's taking it all. Like so much in China, the entrepreneurial spirit is dramatically changing the face of the performing arts. At the age of 10, when China was still in the grip of the Cultural Revolution, Xin Lili was picked from among thousands of hopefuls to train at the prestigious Shanghai Dance School.
我们小学还是确实很苦，就是练得很疼啊。谁哭呢？老师还把你赶出去，不许哭。有时候小孩呢，我们一班10个人，一班10个人，然后10个人呢，眼泪啊在眼眶里晃，也不敢下来，因为一哭下来呢，要给老师骂出去的，要赶出去的，所以害怕。
It may have been tough, but at a time when the ballet company was well-resourced and highly regarded, the pain and hard work offered a promising future and national status.
I would like to make a really contemporary military dance.
In northern China, meanwhile, this woman's dance career was never going to be conventional. To begin with, Jin Xing was born and raised a male.
Actually, I had the idea when I was 6 years old. When I was very young, once I played with my sister. I have a 3 years old sister. Then she's kind of, very strong, play around, But I was thinking, I think we should switch. I should be her, she should be me. Then I just imagine one night in heavy, pouring rain night, I was standing outside and this lighting will change me completely. That'd be wonderful.
So that was when you were in the military kindergarten?
Like many of China's best classical performers, Jin Xing was handpicked by the People's Liberation Army and trained as a soldier performer. Throughout, Jin Xing's passion for dance remained strong, but the need to become a woman was stronger still.
I just thinking I should be myself, complete from inside and outside. Yeah, to be a lady, woman. Yeah.
Incredibly, her will prevailed. And in a first for this plastic surgeon, a series of 3 painful operations in 1995 transformed him into her, China's first sex change.
The government didn't give me some hard time. They keep silence. I think their attitude, most attitude is keep silence.
Beyond the breakthrough surgery, Jin Xing broke through professionally as well as the artistic director and lead dancer in the government-run Beijing Modern Dance Ensemble. She's cast aside a mountain of obstacles. Authorities feared this production carried political overtones because of its title, Black and Red. But Jin Xing won them over and went on to win China's highest award for choreography.
in charge of artistic creations and all the management, everything. Then from financially, I have to sponsor supporting myself. I don't get any sponsor, supporting from the government. Then end of the year, half year, after 6 months, I give the 100,000 RMB to the government.
So you give them that money to leave you alone?
Yeah. Not completely leave you alone. Before the performance, I still from the polite way, to invite them. Can you come to see exam? They love to hear that where I exam things. But if you best, most time they leave me alone. Yeah.
To keep the ensemble running and to fund new productions, Jin Xing uses her unique circumstances to attract new sponsors. Tonight, she's a guest at Beijing's stylish China Club, an Italian fashion label trying to crack the market here. It's a quid pro quo. The fashion house wants to be seen with Beijing's trend-setting transsexual, and Jin Xing is keen to ride the wave of international business sponsorship. On tour in the northern city of Dalian, the star of the Shanghai government's ballet troupe prepares for another performance. Despite being a prima ballerina, she draws a paltry pay of $500 a month, shares a pokey hotel room, and applies her own makeup. Times have never been tougher.
原来的我们的芭蕾舞团的工资是文化局政府全额拨款，文化局政府已经没有全额拨款给你了，但是你的开支的钱呢，比方他一年给你100万，但是你的开支要200万，那还有一个100万怎么办呢？你就去要靠企业赞助，还有一个方面就靠自己的票房收入。
To make ends meet, the troupe performs at the high-profile opening ceremony of Dalian City's 10th annual fashion festival, an event that will bring a small fee to supplement each dancer's pay packet. The bus to the stadium is well behind schedule, so the dancers dress as they go. And finally, with no time to spare, they're on. They only just make it for an opening ceremony to rival the Olympic Games. Xin Lili and her partner take center stage, but their performance attracts little attention. The audience is far more interested in visiting pop stars.
但我总觉得我们团蛮可惜的，因为以前是我们团蛮好的一个团。 不比中央芭蕾舞差，现在呢，人会越来越少了，也可能走掉了。
It's payday as the Shanghai troupe returns home, a somber affair. Money is a constant concern as the dancers see their own incomes shrink compared with what their friends bring home. And yet the work, the rehearsals, never stop. Today, the troupe prepares for Romeo and Juliet. Xin Lili will play the lead, as she's done at least 6 times before. but she's not complaining. Here she plays the white-haired girl, a propaganda piece devised during the early days of the People's Republic, when a struggle was waged against money-grabbing landlords. The Shanghai Ballet still clings to its worn-out repertoire. Xin Lili has played the white-haired girl more than 100 times.
对，是反演员最痛苦就是没作品跳。但是现在呢，为我们团为什么困难？排个戏没有钱。我们去年排了2、3部祝英台，花了130万，然后呢演了没几场，大家反应都平平，说不是很好。
Jin Xing, on the other hand, is no slave to repeat performances. As long as she stays clear of politics, she's free to choreograph what she likes. In her latest work, she plays a drunken concubine from Peking opera. Jin Xing's own special circumstance brings a double twist to the role. Traditional opera had a man playing the female part. Her character loses herself in a world of confusion where old and new China collide.
We're always talking about how rich culture we have, 5,000 years, blah, 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 blah. But now we are living, modern century. Right now, the modern Chinese get confused. A lot of confusion, a lot of desire. People are thinking from their own point of view. What I can get, what I going to be, how I can prove my life. That's a totally different attitude as before.
That attitude has pushed her from strength to strength. She's building a bar, seating 200, where she plays manageress and takes center stage as well.
I have so many friends in Beijing, and always my friends say, you are the perfect person to opening a bar. Every weekend, Friday, Saturday, either I'm dancing here or I'm singing here. Yeah, that's the purpose for opening a bar.
Xin Lili lives with her parents in her government apartment. She'll stay with the Shanghai Ballet until she retires, drawing the same $500 a month and her free medical treatment. Most of her colleagues have already jumped ship, but she remains committed to the company and an uncertain future. If you knew before what you know now, would your life have taken a different path?
可能我会早早的就离开这个团了，因为我觉得现在再离开已经很晚了，因为我小时候业务学的太多，其他的技能也不是很好，我都不知道我。 可能还会搞业务那是很好，我很顺手，因为我的长处。也可能你就不搞这些芭蕾了，你彻底改行，那我不知道就改什么好了。
It's opening night at Jin Xing's bar, named after her first major work, Half Dream. Unlike the gentle ballerina Xin Lili, Jin Xing has the resolve to roll with the punches, to fashion a future of her making. In a China where fortune favors the brash, her performance may not please everyone. But in these freewheeling times, only the strongest survive.